welcome back. My name is Loxy if you haven't watched me before, and this is my gardening channel. And if you haven't done so already, I'd love for you to subscribe. And today we're super excited because we need to harvest all of the aubergines and all of the peppers out of the greenhouse. The greenhouse though is super tiny. It's 6 foot by 6 foot, and I actually measured it just to double check, just to make sure I tell you guys the right thing. And you'll be able to see how much food I've managed to grow from there. So I've already managed to harvest probably about 14 or 15 peppers and probably about 4 or 5 large eggplants. So we're going to go ahead and have a look what's left in there, what stage the plants are at, see how we can help them get through a few more days. I'm in zone 8B here in Nottinghamshire, UK, and my expected frost date, having a guess, is probably sort of mid-October. I'll double check for you. But yeah, next 2 weeks forecasted, the lowest night temperatures are something like 7 or 6 degrees, so it's really still quite high. And actually daytime temperatures are still 15 degrees. Today it's 18, though I've still got my jumper on because I'm forever cold. Anyway, let's just go ahead and harvest. So this is my lovely tiny greenhouse, and can you see how many peppers there are at the bottom that are red? I'm super excited to harvest all of them. I'm gonna come in here to show you with a better view. So I have got 12 pepper plants and 9 aubergine plants in here. Now you probably might not be able to see all of the aubergine plants because they are dying back now, unfortunately. The cold weather has gotten to them. These are my jalapenos that I should have picked a while ago. We have, I don't even know what these are, something given to me by my father-in-law. We've got some Turkish aubergines just back here, and I've also got some just over here too. My tiny little greenhouse. It's so small that the camera and I can just about fit in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to move around. I'll talk you through some things that I found in here as well. So for example, this is one of the aubergines. I'm gonna cut it because it's the last one on the plant. I'll leave the plant still here because I don't know if you can see, but there's still some flowers on it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here just to see if some of them could get pollinated. Oh, and I can see an aubergine starting to form here. So actually, I'll leave this plant. It still looks okay. So this year I had such a huge issue with, is it a woodlouse? I think that's what it's called. It's inside of here. There's a little hole and it's burrowed itself into this one. Now, not every single one has been affected, only some. And they're just so irritating. They've been trying to get into my peppers as well. They got into some, not all, but yeah, I'm really not happy, and I need to look for a solution before this happens next year. If you know of a solution, please let me know. But these little guys are super annoying. Aubergines is some of the plants that I've not grown too many of, and I'm not really regularly used to eating them. So if you have any recipes that you think I could make with a lot of aubergines, please let me know. I'm willing to try all of them, any of them. This is one of my aubergine plants. It's got a few smaller aubergines on it, but actually if you leave the aubergines to grow too large, they do become a little bit bitter. Anything that's about this size is actually quite delicious to eat, so don't write them off. Even if you have tiny little baby ones, they're still delicious. This tiny little baby one. Actually got really nice healthy roots, look. My Turkish aubergines, and some of them have gone a little bit funny. I have tried picking some and I have tried cooking them, and they are extremely bitter. I've had a Google, and Google tells me you should actually be picking them when they are green, because they're sweeter, but these effectively have now overgrown, so I'll just use them as a decoration for Halloween, I think. Couldn't believe how many aubergines actually got out of it in the end, just because so many had already been damaged. And just as I sat down, I also broke off a pepper with my bottom. So this is a Rosso variety. It's actually really delicious and sweet, and it's a type of long red peppers you would get in a supermarket, and yeah, they're just so delicious. Even green, they are lovely and sweet, so I'm definitely popping that in my basket. And yeah, let's just get on with the pepper harvest. And I think we should definitely begin with the banana peppers. Banana peppers I wasn't so sure of. These are sweet banana peppers, and yeah, they just took ages to turn, but they are prolific producers. I've had loads of these plants already, and the reason really is why I picked them while they were green, is because it encourages the plant to produce more flowers and more fruit. So I'm going to go ahead and pick all of these. And I'm going to leave the plants here because they've already got some new ones growing, look. So I'm quite happy with that. Absolutely beautiful. So juicy. My greenhouse is looking so sad without all the fruit. As you can see, I kept all of the plants in place so that they would hopefully produce something else for me before it starts freezing. But we do have one last plant to harvest, and it's the jalapenos. Finished harvesting. Look at all this. Still some peppers left to harvest, and still lots and lots of flowers everywhere. So I've got high hopes that I might still get another harvest this year out of these peppers. And just have a look at my basket. Look at the amazing colours. While you're here, actually, I'll give you a very quick tour of the garden now. So we've got quite a lot that needs to come out, like the sweet corn. That all needs to come out. This is what it looks like for where I'm stood. And these are my beautiful apples. Apart from the raspberries, this is the only fruit that's almost dropped it. That's left to harvest. And I don't know what kind it is, but it's amazing. I'm trying to shine it up a bit for you. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the shine on it. It's amazing. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Really want to try them. Really, really good. I really love this apple tree. The apples are amazing. I haven't really had the chance to try these because every time the kids come, they pick one. And you get an apple each, and that is their snack. So I'm really happy with these. They're delicious, and I'm hoping that maybe next year I might get more. I mean, this is probably just half of what we've had that's left because of my kids, but I'd rather them eat it than anyone else. We have the 2 beds there still producing lots and lots of food for me. We have our brassica beds. With my cauliflowers, actually they need harvesting. I've got cauliflower there, one here, got another one right here, and we'll probably need harvesting sometime soon. Oh, with the apple. They look beautiful, don't they? I've got Savoy cabbage, lots of Savoy cabbages. And this plant here is the Colettes. I've never had them before, I've never grown them before, so I'm quite excited about that. My tomatoes are just tumbling down now. And we've also got loads and loads of purple sprouting broccoli still coming. Just so nice and sweet. This is what we do when we come to the allotment. Just eat our vegetables raw. No wonder nothing makes home. I've got 2 plants here, and 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 plants there. Got quite a lot, but we eat a lot of vegetables in our household. I've still got cabbages left. There we've got red cabbages, got some white cabbages. Fill the kraut, that's the pointy cabbage. Yeah. We've got lots of Brussels sprouts coming out as well, so I'm hoping Christmas is sorted. That's it, you guys. Thanks very much for watching. I've actually really enjoyed making this video. Harvesting is one of my most favorite things to do, especially when I feel like I've achieved so much. It's almost been a year since I've had this plot of land, so yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I've got so much planned next year, so watch this space. See you next time.